Hello, good evening. I am Mask, and we're joined here with our lovable Russian Aussie, Asik, and our cameraman, Adam. And we're bringing you the home and away games between Team Safehouse and Team Mix.
Yeah, hello everyone. It's round number 2. It's a low bracket of this tournament, I guess, right? Both teams lost their first match.
Both teams coming in 0-1, yep. With Team Safehouse losing to Deeply Closeted, and Team Mix taking a narrow loss to Team Aqualax.
So it's not the last chance this game for them, but it's gonna be really tough for the team that will lose today to come back and qualify, I guess, to the playoffs, right? So it should be a very tough battle for both of them.
I think so. On the infected side, we have Team Mix from China with their team captain Thouser, Sleepy, Linyo, and let me just check this guy. This guy is Weather, so the last guy on infected is Weather.
All right, and looks like he's experiencing a little bit of pin issues at the moment. We hope he will sort it out.
Okay.
Okay, and I can introduce Team Russia, which is Safehouse, and we got Backshore, Less Than 3, Yoi, and The Creator. They're playing Survivors first on this map. And we are currently on the Asian server. That's what I would like to mention as well.
Yep, so we got the home game for Team Mix first up.
So it's pretty high pin for Team Safehouse at the moment. I'm not sure like what the Team Mix will have on the Russian server, but currently Safehouse got on average about 250 plus pin. Only one player got 170, but on average it's more than 250.
Playing above 250 ping can get quite rough actually, so we'll see how Safehouse deals with the ping issues and how well Team Mix does on their home in anticipation for their away.
Yeah, and we got for this map like 30% tank. That's not the earliest one, but I think they should cross the bridge and maybe it will spawn somewhere over there.
It should spawn before the ladder, I believe.
Yeah. Somewhere
so we might have a hit on the way back on the bridge, maybe saving spawns there. We'll have to see how they play.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really hard hit to take for Team Safehouse. On that pin, if they die over there, would be pretty crucial for them. They need to take that hit pretty good. And run all the way back to the safe room and kill the tank.
That seems to be the way everyone's playing at this tournament. I wouldn't know if there's any other ways, honestly. And we have a 5-minute call coming out from Team Safehouse. So we'll probably be getting started around then, as long as Weatherball has his ping issues figured out.
He did mention that he's going upstairs and it will take him 5 minutes. He's living in some skyscraper, I don't know, and going manually over there without any elevator, I don't know. That's a long way.
He's got to carry his computer up there with him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a better Wi-Fi signal somewhere on the top. I don't know, man. Or 4G.
He's sticking his phone out the window, hoping to get better reception.
But I really expect a really good fight between these two teams right now, because as we talked before, there is not a lot of options left for them. They can't afford like third loss as well. I don't think you can go to the playoffs with 3 losses, so even with 2 losses, it's gonna be hard. I'm not sure how many teams qualify to the playoffs.
I think it's 16.
16, okay.
I think so. It may even be 3 wins and 3 losses will get you into the playoffs, but I'm not entirely sure.
But yeah, I guess it would be better for any of these teams just to take the win over here right now and don't put them in the corner, to fight in the next round for the last available option, I guess, for them. Okay, yeah, Pat confirms in this Twitch chat that the 16 teams are gonna qualify to the playoff stage.
Awesome.
Do you
And
have
we
any
have-
information on like? Oh, yep, sorry. Yep.
Do we have a change of player here?
Yeah, looks like we got a substitute. They substituted the guy who got really high pin, the mix team, or they kicked him off. I don't know. So no, he stayed.
Yep.
All right, we're ready.
We have a spitter, jockey, charger, smoker. I'll most likely wait until they get outside the safe room and the greenhouse for the first.
Yeah, it's a pretty good lineup to hit on the bridge. There's a lot of options to henge someone. Oh, tank spawned already.
I must have misread the tank spawn. It's a very early tank. They've actually left the safe room so that they may be able to have people spawn in the safe room as infected.
Yeah, that's a little bit of misplay. Yeah. Maybe they didn't expect as well such an early tank as you, Mask.
Yeah.
So they're keeping Smoke alive, hoping maybe for some early pull or hit before tank. We'll see. So that's a really good lineup for that hit. Smoker, Boomer Hunter, Boomer
That's
popped.
unfortunate for Team Mix.
If Team Mix would land a Boomer over here, that would be really big for them, because it's gonna be really hard for Russians to clear themselves from the commons. On that pin, nearly 300. That's a tough job.
The tank is taking a small amount of chip on his way in, and he's running in.
He's gone in.
He's going
Hunter
in with
spawned
the
in the safe room.
Hunter, jockey, smoker. Smoker goes for early pull and dies before he can get a punch. He's got a punch now.
That
Hunter's landed up the
really
top.
good for Team Russia. Oh no, someone got joking.
Jockeyed in the safe room. He's about to get cleared, and it may not even be a
Tank
down.
is 20% HP. He's nearly dead. No more punches and he would be dead. Well done.
And the tank's dead. No downs, and that's a really well taken tank by Team Safehouse.
That's perfect, I would say. It was a little bit of unsynced by Sai. They died like a little bit one by one, I think, on the tank.
One boom lands, and the charge
got
in the corner. Spitter doesn't.
Oh, there is no sit. He
Hit in the right.
Spitter missed, but he's still stuck.
He's just eaten about a pill's worth of damage there. That's eating into their damage bonus a lot there.
But yeah, he was not permanent HP, which is, I guess, good for Team Safehouse. They're keeping the permanent HP guys healthy up to the safe room.
I think just one more hit before safe room.
Oh, that Boomer could be big behind that hammer. We'll see. Oh, he missed.
Boomer misses. Smoker misses too. Jockey lands. Hunter lands. Smoker lands late. And
A bit of damage.
Clear a reasonable amount of damage for that hit there. And Team Safehouse shoots the car and gets into the safe room.
Yeah, if I'm a Safehouse member, I would be really happy with that point. On an away server.
That's a great score for away server. 250 average ping, I think.
And we can mention Yoi, who made like 50% high damage.
Wow, that's really, really good.
Even for this short map with like 3 hits only, still pretty impressive.
Yep. We might ask to limit slots.
Oh, yeah. I got no power here.
I'm reloading.
Well, Team Mix need to do some work over here, because it will be hard to beat that 600 points. Maybe they can make like 8 or 900 points.
I think
Well, they had to do it.
that might have to be the go on their home server. They don't want to.
Yeah, they had to do it, yeah.
Jockey spawns up. Smoker goes in.
Oh,
Charger
I missed.
misses. Spitter spits on nothing. Gets a bit of free spit damage.
There's a little bit of damage on Bill.
At least they used their hit because of the early tank spawn.
Gonna see some long arms over here.
Smoker
300
does
pin
the-
guy.
If they don't sack spawns quickly, they may not have a smoker for the commit on the tank, which is quite a good spawn for this spot.
I would like to mention that the tank is controlled by the Eoi, the guy who got MVP as a survivor, so we can expect some decent play by him.
Yep,
I'm
maybe
thinking
he's
this guy-
an all-star. In fact, got
That's
the
a
one
good
boom
boom.
landing, and they're going straight in with that.
Look at this double charger. Oh,
Single
the
charge lands, but he gets the punch off.
Should be
Another
a
punch.
one in
That
cap.
might be an in cap. Oh, he
Oh,
misses the
tank
punch.
missed the punch.
Nice in cap. Hunter's still up with his support. He gets a second in cap. This is looking
That's
really
big.
good for
That's very
the
big.
team Safehouse.
Might be a wipe. Oh no, tank
He
missed the
stole
corner.
the jockey target. Tank's only on 600 health. If he can get that in cap and get out, he might be able to wait time for spawns to come up.
He should, yeah.
I ain't gonna carry it, Bill. Get the hell
Get
off.
another 7 seconds
Boomer
before the
misses
third
the spawn.
disable spawn.
Tank hits the rock,
Come on.
but he gets Bill up.
I'm in trouble.
Nicely played, sir. Thanks.
That's 3 back up.
Charger.
What was looking like it could have been a wipe is looking like they're just going to be killing the tank
Hunter.
and pushing
Yeah,
forward.
tank missed the corner guy for a second, and maybe otherwise it would be a wipe. But still, it's very good damage on Team Mix.
That's an amazing tank play for Team Safehouse on their away server. And tank finally dies off. Oh, but Jockey gets a ledge on
Oh,
Bill
no.
and Lewis. Oh, not Lewis.
And they got
Francis.
Peter.
Spit misses on the downed people, but it gets him off the pickup.
Don't worry, home.
Jackie will try to delay the pickup potentially.
Get up on your feet.
We have Dino saying in chat that they're choking, the Team Mix are choking on their own server when they were so confident against Team Aqualax.
Okay, we'll see, but yeah, they're already losing this map. They don't have that much bonus left. And we'll see, will they make the full distance or not? Because one of the players, Zoe, is slow already.
Yep, and they are coming with the Hunter Charged Boomer Smoker. They may try to look for a death charge here even. Because there's no spitter, it may be better to just try for that.
Yeah, we need some highlight play over here. Let's look at
Boomer
the
doesn't
charger.
land. Nice shutdown by Mix.
Damn it.
Oh, charger, look.
Okay.
Maybe it will land. No.
Charger misses by a mile, unfortunately.
We need to go up that ladder.
And Lion is asking me to shout out in Russian for him specifically, or for Russian community.
Yeah,
We can
hit
pass
us with
hello
the
to all of
Russian
them.
shout-out.
Привет всем, болейте за русских. Или за
Reloading.
команду Mix.
I don't know if I'm gonna.
Okay, I passed everyone hello and asked to support the team they would like to support.
Oh, and we have Zoe down inside the spit with a one boom landing, and the smoker going by himself there. They may be able to play on this pickup with the jockey, but he gets the doors shut in his face. Oh, and he lands for a moment on Francis, but gets insta-cleared by Chinese character man that I have not figured out his name yet.
You call him Weather, I think.
I think that was the other guy. I think this is.
Okay.
I think this is PPZ.
Well, I hope this Red Dragon will wake up on map 2, and they definitely need to do it because, you know, they can't lose on the home game.
Yeah, that makes it very, very rough to
Even
win on
that,
a away game.
even then I mentioned that like they're always playing pretty average on their home game and then waking up on the away. I'm not sure about this one because they're gonna have like 300 pin on Russian server or 250, something like that.
Yeah,
It's
and
gonna
we
be
have
really hard for them to come back.
We have another early tank here, which is quite a rough one. Again, they're usually taken in the gun room just above the ladder.
Oh, that's a
And-
dream for a long arm tank, that room.
Yeah, so this is looking like a really good tank for Team Safehouse. And we'll have to see how Mix plays it, and then Safehouse.
Oh man, I hope to see some multi-punches over there.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
was
we're here.
watching. I was watching Deeply Closeted play earlier today, and there was a death punch in that game, and it was
Oh,
quite a surprise.
well, that's what Team X need to do anyway. There is a little bit of pressure on them at the moment. They need to start wiping the Team Safehouse and making the full distance with some solid bonus if they want to, you know, not to lose even further in the bracket.
Yep. And a lot of people were kind of looking at Mix, they were after they almost beat Aqualax, and thinking, oh, if they win the next game, I hope we're not versing them. Which is kind of us in Team Insects. We're kind of hoping we wouldn't be versing Mix because they had such a good showing against Aqualax.
Well, I guess it's like in any other sport. Don't expect, you should respect everyone.
And they've gone for an early hit, which has done a bit of damage with the charger scratch landing at the end.
I think it's
not
really
too
important to land some damage on the first hit, like to have all the survivor players to be 4 punches by the tank. Not to have anyone like to get 5 punches to get in caps.
Yeah, because then you can get blocked on the way in as a tank and then take too much chip on there.
Grabbing a shotgun.
Grabbing a shotgun.
They look like they're going for another hit. Hunter lands.
Oh,
gonna
that's
spit
pretty
on the
good.
hump.
Peter a bit late.
Bit late and misses. Not as much damage as it could have been if they were a bit more ready.
Spinner!
But a boomer lands one.
And thanks spawns in 4% more of the distance.
Yeah, so they can take this horde and then spawn it up after that.
What do you think? Are they going to the big room on the right in front, or they're going to fall back to the ammo room?
I feel like they were charger lands for 10 damage, and Jockey's gonna go in. Oh, they're pushing forward. Are they? No, sorry, they're in the dark
No, they're
room.
staying in the dark big room. Yeah, that's preferable by many players to kill the tank over there. It's pretty spacious.
And looks like
and only
Zoe's
one
gonna
entrance.
Zoe might be, or Bill rather, is going to be taking the first punch. The teammate can chip him, but he wasn't
that's a
looking
decent boom.
at his boom. And that's a 2 boom. That
Double
looks
boomer.
like Tank will go in with that. And he lands the corner on the guy. It's not boomed, unfortunately.
Got melee behind.
Melee behind. Hunter lands. Charger lands.
Oh, that's a big double charge.
Tank's down to 1400. This
He
may
might
not be a
die.
lot.
They need to kill him.
Smoker. Oh! If the smoker isn't cleared, it's going to be a what?
Still on Zoe now.
One more. Oh,
Nice.
Tank is dead. The smoker is still up, but with no pull. And
He
the
should-
spitter spawn. Maybe
Yeah,
they can
he should be
delay
able
just
to
long
pick them
enough.
up. Oh, not easy, Joe.
Oh, and the jockey
Well
lands.
played by
That's
Team Mix. Well played.
great wipe by Team Mix there.
I need some help.
That boomer was so good for them. There were so many commons.
Yeah, the Bill needed to be watching his spawns. I think he was looking in the wrong spot there, unfortunately.
Someone help.
Alright, now they need to kill the tank. That should be... Yeah, they can eat some damage on that tank. Because the tank will have some long arms. If they
Yeah,
will play correctly.
It's a rough tank to take, even with low ping. And the hits
Maybe they got
in the
some
rest
special tactics for the tank, we'll
Oh.
see.
could see.
Maybe they get some homework done, you know, and they can surprise their opponent. Maybe they can try to AI the tank, you know, like some Asian teams like to do that. We'll see.
I don't know if there's a possibility to AI on this one.
Oh, there is
unfortunately,
always possibility to AI the tank.
Uh, I know that all too well. got my tank ran back in week 1. That was not very fun.
Yeah, it's not really funny when your tank gets hit. But sometimes,
No.
you know, it works in your favor, and you got like quad cap or pretty solid tri cap with AI tank.
Yeah, if that sort of stuff lands, then it's really fun.
Grabbing some
Right,
But we're
let's
going
see
live
what.
now.
Yeah, they're going to hit on the ladder, on the staircase.
Yeah, so the tank wasn't quite as early as I had thought, so saving for the ladder might be a better strategy in this case, where they get to.
That's an interesting position for a smoker. He's not going to pull from the window.
Yeah, he's not gone default, so they might not be expecting where he's at. Maybe he'll drop down onto the stairs just below where he is and smoke
This
from
reminds
there.
a little bit of like Left 4 Dead 1 strat to pull the smoker from the van in front. Maybe they'll
reloading.
focus on that guy. We'll see.
Maybe even not pull off and just smoke and spit, perhaps.
Clearing all the commons and now they're ready to go further up.
First guy's up. He's getting.
Serious
Oh,
one.
he's fallen back. Jockey doesn't
Jackie-
land.
Yeah, Jackie got them too.
I'm reloading.
But
And
Chad and
charges.
Speed are still up. They're still up. It's still pretty dangerous. Oh,
Charger
Chad just
gets a
stumbled.
stumble, but no more
Still good damage. No.
smoke. No damage pool, unfortunately.
Well, at least 2 players are 4 punches, so it's okay. It could be better, but it's fine. It's acceptable.
Yeah. Now we're gonna see where they're gonna take it. Oh, and they have.
And we got double
Two
boom as
boom
well.
land. It looks like a really good time for the tank to commit, actually, with a hunter jockey. Oh, sorry, charger jockey. He goes straight in, he punches Bill, gets a corner on him, tries to hits
nice
a double.
ball.
Bill's incapped, and the support's going in at 1500 health.
Yeah, tank is still really healthy.
Hunter lands, and jockey lands as well, and that looks like it
Might be a
another wipe.
wipe. Well done by team.
Tank's
Safe
200,
house.
300 health.
Oh, Jockey
cleared.
got cleared. No, it's not a wipe, man.
8 health. Oh,
We
he's
rested a
one
little
punch
bit,
away.
Up and at
but
it.
he got no pills. Look.
Thanks. I owe you
Up we
one.
go.
Oh, they've all eaten their pills on the commit.
Help me! That wasn't necessary.
That was a really strong tank.
Looks pretty grim, yeah, looks pretty bad for Team Mix. Now all they can hope is to make the full distance, that's about it. Because they need to survive the event, and there is plenty of map to do still.
Even that is kind of difficult on this map because there is the event and all
Yeah,
these.
you need to wait, yeah, you need to wait half of it at least.
Oh, and that spit hunt lands, and Lewis was taking a lot of damage from that.
They definitely need to make the way to the pill room. Otherwise, yeah, they will die.
Yes,
Because that's the only
That-
place I can see the pills at the moment.
they're looking to opt into taking the event out here so they don't have to run back inside the house and take more hits than necessary on this elf. And
Yeah,
Jockey's
3 of
going
their
in.
players would be slow. So.
Hunter goes for
Oh,
an
Boomer
ambush
missed.
out. Boomer misses. Charger's saving for a potential death charge, maybe. waiting to see what his options are, or maybe waiting for Spitter as well.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna sync up all of them and have a really good hit on that container,
And it's
which is
looking
really
like
hard to take.
Bill's going to be one scratch by the time they can move over,
I'm really hurt, guys.
and 3 of them are slow. There's
Oh,
nice
that's a big
smoke.
smoke. Should be a death charge.
Oh,
Oh,
I think that might have
there's a
been the
miss,
lag there.
unfortunately.
Jockey's getting bunted at the back.
But we can't blame the charges to miss because it's really hard on that pin, I guess, to land anything.
Reloading.
He tried his best.
Bill gets a fake fall down, and the smoker gets cleared. But Bill is on 1 health at the moment. It's going to start slowing him down even more. Boomer lands a 2 boom and charges goes in. Almost gets a death
Missed
charge.
again.
Oh, so unlucky. Oh, and Bill's down. He was boomed and on 1 health there. Spitter tries to delay on Lewis. Instead gets him down and Bill takes more damage from the spit.
Yeah, Team Safehouse is non-stop hitting, like not non-stopping the pressure on Team Mix.
Yeah, not letting up for them.
They wanna finish them right now.
It looks
and
like
that's
that's
a
it.
That's great play by Team Safehouse.
Really, really good. And so the score difference is only ending up at about 140 now, when it was
Yeah, but
300.
it's not really in favor of Team Mix. Don't forget,
No,
it's a home
not
game for
on-
them. It's a
Yeah, we
level
don't wanna
strategy for them, I would say so.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. I was coming in expecting Mix to do really, really well, and they seem to be choking on their home server. We'll have to see how they play map 3, which is a little bit more open, and tanks are a little bit more forgiving than
Yeah, it's way more opportunities to land some skits on the hunters. That's what we'd like to see as well. And what we got? Peter, Hunter, Boomer, and what's our 4th infected?
I'll go spec card.
Hunter, yeah, Hunter Jockey. That's pretty good. No Charger, no Smoker. We'll see what infected team is going to do with this lineup.
I can still be quite a lot of damage if the hunter lands and jockey follows up in the spit, but
Yeah, maybe some
And-
Boomer stumble as well.
yeah. And especially on ping, it's going to be hard for Team Safehouse to skeet those hunters.
Well, currently it's only 1 Hunter to ski it, I think, on this version of zone mode, right?
Yeah.
So four of them can just focus on solo Hunter.
Maybe the 170 finger can skate it. We'll have to see. I know we weren't getting very many skates in our away games, I think.
I can't recall, but yeah, definitely got wrecked on that safe room place. And Identity is saying that he's not satisfied with our cast, so you can pass him some good words, Mask.
Could you say that again, sir?
Identity is not really satisfied with our casting.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure Identity will do wonderful in the cast with iPad later.
Yeah, I would like to call him drop some C-bomb on him, but I can't. I got some restrictions. We don't want Adam's channel to get banned on Twitch.
And the
Alright.
round is live.
Boomer in the really default spot. We'll see what he can do over there.
Hunter's already spawned up. Jockey's going in. Hunter
Some wall kick.
missed with-
Oh no, he got baited.
and Spitter's
That's
already
big
gone.
play. That's
That
really
looks
big
like
play by team.
Very minimal damage for this hit now.
0
Boomer
damage.
lands 3, but that's after the hit's all dead. So we'll just get the
Maybe you can see some quads on the next hit. But it's pretty misplay, I guess. Pretty big misplay by Team Mix. Not
Yeah,
really
missing
seeing.
the
They just
hunter.
got easily baited and survivors ran into the safe room. Oh, that's a fool.
Oh, double charge. Hunter lands a bit late. Jockey doesn't have his spawn. And that's a very staggered hit for what could have been a quad.
It could be way more, of course, yeah, if they were a little bit more synced up. But still good damage. Where's our boss tank? And he's on 70%. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere like generators, right? Somewhere over there, on the next ammo room.
Yep. And the boom's landed, smoke's gone. It's not very much damage. Again, they've just left the spitter and the charger up. May go in now.
Oh, that speeder gonna be toxic on the Russians team. He's gonna speed on them non-stop all the time, I guess. He's not gonna sack it, look. He's gonna abuse the spread damage.
Well, if he does spit in the wrong spot, it might just fall through the back if they're not
Yeah,
careful.
it could be really big. That's what he's going to do. He's going to sync up with the Hunter, and Hunter
misses DP, lands, spitter goes, and that's gonna land, but not actually do any damage to the survivors. That's the danger.
It did spread pretty well, but no one was there to pounce, to pin the survivor.
That's the danger of having the spitter there, is your spawns might land, but your spit won't actually do any damage because it's taken so long to actually land on the scaffolding.
And I got a boomer. We'll see, can he land over there or not? Single
Boom.
boom. And Charger saving for the alley, looks like. He's not gonna hit over there.
Jockey's saving as well.
Well, come on boys, you can't save the devices, you need to hit. You need to make some damage on them. You can't save them for the next round. You need to do damage right now. Regardless of that, Team Safehouse is killing all the commons perfectly, absolutely perfectly, no damage got taken.
You said that as a herd build taker comment.
Well, that's one minor mistake.
It's perfectly reasonable on 250 ping as well.
Yeah, it's not hard to kill the commons when SI is not landing their hits, which we'll see on the alley.
Yeah, that.
Look at the speeder health.
Yeah, he's stuck on 2 health. That horde has really taken quite a while to kill. They really could have gotten at least another one more hit in, I think. But Team Safehouse may have rushed the alley.
A little bit of passive play by Team Mix. They're really relying on this hit. Let's see what they got.
Charge is coming from behind, it looks like, as well. So everything's coming from behind. It might be really easy for Safehouse to shut down.
And Charger landed.
Jockey lands. Jockey's going back into the spit for a little second. That's
pretty good damage overall. Yeah, pretty good.
Ammo here.
Definitely more than they would have gotten if they had hit on the scaffolding, but still would have liked to see them hit maybe once more before the alley hit.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think like when you're playing against the team with against the team with 300 pin, you need to land as many hits as you can. Especially during the event when they're surrounded by commons.
Yeah. And it looks like they're setting up for their next hit. They might wait for them to get closer to the boomer before going in.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna attack with the Charger, who is a little bit in front. They're gonna let them come closer to the Charger and then hit.
Boomer lands a nice 2-boom. Charger misses.
That's a decent double boom.
Charger still lands, but Spitter spits on the Hunter. That's really good damage.
Yeah, really good with Team Mix.
There was a bit of separation there by Francis.
I'm not sure about the pills on the map situation. I can't see any in the pill cabinet.
There's, I believe, only 2 pills per map on zone mod now. And I also can't see any in the pill cabinet. So I'm not exactly
there is one pill in the room after the cabinet on the left. That's
Hunter
another
lands.
decent hit.
It's a really good smoke back. Hunter's still landed. And he's down Lewis. That's
Looks like the Red Dragon awoken finally and just landing perfect hits. That's what
Yeah.
they need to do on their home game.
It's a nice tank by Team Mix.
Yeah.
As
Bad
we
conflict,
say.
2 tanks already. Can Sir fix this? Why we got 2 tanks on this map?
And there's free charge out the front, and a spit.
Oh,
Does it
looks
land?
like
Does quite land.
yeah, it did. One more in cap.
Back charger not getting cleared. If they don't clear him quickly, he may die. And it's a 3 boom.
Definitely will, and he will die. They're boomed and quoted.
That's him dead, and a jockey's landed.
Looks like Team Mix heard our cast, you know.
Team
and
Safehouse
finally
falling
things
apart.
up.
He's
Start hitting good. Yeah, look, if Zoe will check that room and she didn't, the repels.
And
It's a
now
pretty default spawn.
comes. And a nice separation smoke, but gets cleared. And
Oh,
Zoe.
that's already end, I think, for Russians. They need to make some distant points.
Yeah, they look like they have Francis rushing forward on his 1 health as far as he can. And little 2 boom lands. Charger going in and Hunter going in. It looks like it's going to be a 2 cap.
That's it. That's the
And
end.
that's a lot. It's a very nice round by Team Mix there.
Yeah, we were laughing at them that they're not hitting on the event, you know, and joking around. But look what they did in like 3-4 hits. Just wiped entirely.
That was some less than stellar survivor play by Team Safehouse on that round. But we'll see how their Infected does, because they have shown pretty great Infected even on ping.
Yeah, we'll see how Team X will show as survivors, because they looks like they got a little bit of struggle in the first 2 maps. Only on 600 points.
Reloading.
It's a low-scoring game, as some might put it. It's like an Oz pug.
Ospax is the best.
And,
Everyone in the chat right now should join and enjoy the game. Alright, we got
hits coming in. Hunter.
we got Frank outside alone, and he killed everything. That's a clutch play by Frank.
Frank?
Frank, Mr. Mix Slippy.
And Boomer lands a proxy boom afterwards, so that's a 2 boom. It's going to slow them down a little bit, and they might have another hit very soon, with 3 at least.
Team X really need this map to finish with really good bonus. If they want to feel comfortable on the away server for them in motherland Russia. Oh, they started.
Reloading.
Are they going to take the hit in this standard left of that 1 place on that water tower?
Maybe. The hit's coming in. Oh, and the Hunter gets skated. Charger cleared before it lands. Spitter misses. And it's just
I
the
thought for a
smoker.
second that that guy who got charged can die because he got cleared in the air from the charger, you know? Sometimes the survivor can just die instantly because of
Yeah,
the
the
walk
game
velocity.
can be a bit buggy sometimes, but I think if the charge wouldn't in-cap normally, then it won't do that, I think.
I was really scared for that guy for a second. Because you know what that means? We're gonna restart this map. No one wants that.
And a nice boomer pop by Lewis. Hunter goes for a DP, but misses. And Spitter's doing what Team Mix was doing, but this time they landed at the back of the scaffolding. And they have Team Mix just rushing through now.
Yeah, look what they're doing there, just showing us strong W, go go.
Just want go-go, as Caution loves to say.
Well, they can afford that. It's their land, you know. They're so they can do it.
They still have 2 people at 100 health. They're playing the survivor.
That's really impressive, yes.
Where's Team Safehouse's second tank?
Maybe, yeah, maybe on the home game for them only. We'll see.
Smoker goes in, gets cleared. Jockey and Charger going in. Nothing landing. Spitter spits on nothing. That's a free
Perfect clear.
full team mix.
Reloading.
Will they be able to
That's
stop
a-
the tank?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a tricky position of place of the spawn for the tank. Like he can cut them off as well. He got some hittables. We'll see. It's not
They
that
may
easy.
They may try to bait another hit in the room after the pills.
Yeah,
Oh,
looks like
hit's going
Kid
in
is
now.
going in.
Boomer gets popped. Everything's shut down amazingly by Team Mix. And they're pushing out to spawn the
Looks
tank.
like the first two maps were just warm up for them.
Yeah, I saw the Russians are playing a 2v2 earlier, so maybe that's how they were so warmed up and ready. And Team Mix are
Yeah,
running it
which
back.
is like 2v2. It's only half of 4v4. You know,
Yeah, no,
they didn't warm up enough. Look, tank is going to cut.
Tank
Soil.
straight away. Spawn's coming in. Tank punches his hunter and
Yes,
while he
friendly
punches
fire by
through,
tank. Oh, he's naked. He's
it's
alone.
just a jockey, and if that jockey lands, jockey doesn't land. Tank might just be dead now after one punch if he doesn't get out.
Oh, I wouldn't like to be that tank at the moment.
No, he's down to 2k and he might be starting a rock tank now.
Reloading.
Got a boomer and a smoker coming up. Trying
Currently, Team Mix got nearly 1200 bonus. That's what they need. Just
Yeah,
kill
it's
the
pretty
tank who is only 2k HP left.
And Team Safehouse is trying to play rock tank with ping. So
No one is watching
Very
that boomer spawn, by the way, behind the fans. We'll see. Oh, now it's Bill aware of that. Nice.
they heard it.
Well done by
and
Bill.
they turned it around. 1k health, and he gets
Oh,
the
no.
incap.
They
He
should
might try
finish
to
him anyway.
kill. Tank died anyway.
Reloading.
That was really well played by Team Mix. Unfortunate that they mispositioned so that the smoker. And
Yeah, they lost like 300 bonus on that incap. Still, they got another 1k left. If they keep killing all the side the same as they did before, it should be a good comeback for them.
yeah, and there may be only about 3 more hits if the hits aren't too insane. So we'll see
I'm reloading.
what Team Safehouse can do with those hits.
Reloading.
Smoker lands. Charger tries to steal, but
Oh,
misses.
Spitter, no!
Hunter doesn't land. Spitter, nothing. That's a clean shutdown by Team Mix.
Spitter just spat under itself. I don't know if he didn't rely on his teammates. He didn't expect them to pin on anyone. He just gave up. Like, no guys, I'm not going to hit with you.
Well, nothing did land, so maybe he had the right idea.
Oh, the charger
Boomer
just
tries,
landed for
Boomer
a
gets
second.
one. Smoke and charge.
Charger landed. A little bit of
Jockey,
damage.
a little bit.
So they lost in total about 100 points after the tank. That's not a. They still got 860
And if they make
and the
it,
full distance as well. Yes.
they'll be about 800, 900 ahead.
Not
Which
gonna
is,
lie, yeah, this is the map that they should have made because there's a lot of bonus for this map, a lot of points for distance.
it's coming in. Hunter's shut down. And Boomer. Charger and Spitter are just waiting around the corner. Charger gets impatient but still lands and spit damage. Pretty big.
Wow. Lovely. Nice job.
And that's the safe room for Team Mix.
Reloading.
Enter the safe room, people.
They're taking the lead finally on their home game.
Yeah.
Maybe now they would be a little bit more confident, you know, because they're always catching up behind the Russians. Now they got that taste of the blood on their lips. Of that, you know, Russian bear blood.
Now this map can go either way. If it's an early tank or a late tank, this one looks like a
Very
late
late
tank,
tank.
so
Very late tank.
it's pretty easy for survivors to sort of play in a safer spot. So if Team Mix plays this well, it may not be a very high damaging tank, and they could have a strong lead for their home game.
It would be interesting to see where the survivors would like to kill the tank, in the big black room, you know, on the back, or just they run all the entire way to the event, open area. We'll see. Because tank them can cut them off pretty easily
I think,
when they run
yeah, I
back.
think the dark luggage area might be the way to go.
We'll see. And again, it's Chinese team. Maybe we would like to, you know, play some AI tricks, you know, trick the tank and make him AI. Got pretty decent lineup as infected for this hit. The Hunter, Speeder, Charger, and Jockey.
Jockey!
Jockey goes in, Charger's going to
Jockey
follow
got
up.
them too easily. Charger
almost
missed,
lands.
and Hunter can land. Hunter landed.
It's a bit early.
Speeder dead
Spit
last. Speeder dead
doesn't
last.
expect his teammates to land, unfortunately. So
Yeah, no
yeah.
faith in them. Yeah, just give up. And they're pressing W at the moment. No, they stuck a little bit.
Press that W harder. I think they're taking it a bit too slow right now.
Yeah. Maybe they're looking for some grenade launcher or molly. But it's not as config, guys.
Hits set up. No. Oh, I don't.
Great M2 by Frank. Another M2. They can challenge iPad on M2 and things.
iPad.
We have some
the king of
M2. I think we should have some M2 competitive config. I think like 1v1 Hunter, but M2. Maybe iPad would be interested in organizing such a cup in future.
And Team Mix are taking a hit underneath the.
Yeah, pretty default spot.
Here. Yeah.
Hunter landed, well done, and
Charger
Peter as
lands
well.
too.
Oh, Charger landed.
It's
Imagine if
back
Pete
to
would
spit.
fit under the Charger, that would be way more damage.
Yeah, even with the 3 spawns and the spitter sort of landing, that's not a whole lot of damage from Team Safehouse.
Well, I guess it's now just land as much as we can and then rely on long arms of the tank. Because they already got experience of wiping Team Mix on this server. Essentially we can see one more wipe again by the tank.
Hunter just jumping around, distracting a bit. Charger goes in, misses. Boomer gets popped. It's a complete shutdown of that hit by Team Mix.
Reloading.
Reloading!
Yeah, they're progressing the map pretty good. Tank is about to spawn soon, in another, what, 20% of the distance. Maybe it's
Yep.
somewhere after the drop.
Team
Maybe
Mix
near
may have
the-
even been able to make that next corner. They still had to find their spawns as the boom misses and gets popped.
Pretty nice
by-
pop. Nice pop.
Yep.
Still Speeder and Charger in lineup.
Open here.
Still could be big for Russians. They need to do some work over here.
I can handle this.
Potentially
Charger
maybe on
misses.
Lewis and Zoe.
Smoker spawns up, try and distract.
Reloading.
Charger looks to go from a similar spot to the Smoker. And Hunter comes from behind. The hit's going to go in now. Charger misses. Spit lands on the Hunter guy a bit late.
That looked pretty synced up and I thought it could be big. But yeah, unfortunately Charger and Hunter didn't land. And Bill is starting tank alone.
No spawns up. He's pretty safe. And they're looking to take it back, but where are they taking it? Are they taking it to the baggage, or
Tank in the hands of the creator.
I'm reloading.
Reloading!
they look like they're going all the way back through the event area?
Yeah, and Tank is not cutting them off. Oh no, he's coming back.
What's Bill doing? He's very
Tank is-
split off right now.
Tank is really close. He's going in.
Hunter going in by himself.
Oh, unfortunately, Charger and Hunter spawn.
Charger lands. That looks like it might be a free hit for the
That's a
tank.
very early in cap on Zoe. And she's
Pretty good.
spotted as well. Hunter in the spawn.
Tank's down to 2k life though. Team Mix may just be able to shut the rest of this down. Smoker lands. Francis getting in-capped as well.
That's a lot of damage on survivors.
Tank dies before he gets any more.
Focus.
It's pretty well played by the creator, but I would say it's, I don't know, misplayed by Team Mix as well. They should have heard that Tank is about to cut them off.
Thanks, man.
They
Yeah.
just ran into the full side, hit was up, and the tank was pretty close to them.
Boomer lands one. Looks like they might go for a spit charge at this next pole, maybe? Or Charger's coming from behind even.
Reloading.
Hunter's going in to lead the hit, and Charger comes in late. Misses. Spitto's waiting for the Charger this time, but it doesn't land, so not very much damage coming out there.
Ammo here.
Summarize, yeah, Survivor still got 500 bonus left, which is 50% of the total bonus, which is not too bad. That's acceptable, I would say.
Yeah, that's pretty good for Survivor for the home game.
If they wipe the Russians on their tank, or maybe quad them before the tank, that could be maybe acceptable. I'm not sure are they playing finale or not. I hope they're not. Otherwise we'll have a 3-hour cast.
Oh, and a nice escape by Team Mix there.
Maybe Adam got any information on do teams play finale or not?
Get your asses in here.
Or iPad can share with us.
This is just getting fun.
Yeah, true. We're gonna find out it soon.
I
And
would
even sooner
prefer
if Team Mix will wipe Russians in the near the safe room somewhere on the next hit.
Yeah,
That's what
they
they
had
need to do.
amazing hits like they had last round.
Yeah, Adam, same. Like, we hope it's not gonna be a 5 maps campaign, otherwise it would be a 3-hour cast. That's
Yeah,
not what everyone would like to see.
Kind of got to go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight, so hopefully not.
I mean, of course, we enjoyed this game for last 15 years already, but maybe in 3 hours in a row, it's too much for everyone.
Reloading.
And Bill's leading the charge with his shotgun.
Yeah, Bill is looking for some entry frags.
Charger coming in, he
Oh, and the
misses.
Charger missed!
Hunter lands, but not much damage because the spitter got picked.
That was a jump of fate by Charger, and he missed it.
Ambitious spawn spot. Jockey gets
Big
bunted.
play,
and
big risk. Imagine if he would land that.
I've seen Akalax try that strategy against us multiple times, and it's never landed. So I don't know how effective it is. But the Charger's spawned up in front now. Looking
Maybe it was a little bit of improvisation by the Charger, we don't know. Or maybe he practiced it for
Boom is
10,000
landing
hours.
behind a nice 3-boom. Charger
That's
lands.
big.
That's great. Great charge spit. The spitter's going to try and block this, the get up. That's really, really good damage, and the smoke has been pulling that entire time. Zoe wasn't clearing that. She was the only one unboomed.
Yeah, and he got Uzi as well. That was maybe a little bit hard to kill everyone on that pin.
Reloading.
Yeah, the Team Mix is doing a full job at the moment.
Jockey lands, not doing a whole lot. Charger lands really well. and Hunter at the same time. Charger gets a slam.
Looks like they decided not to wait, just hit the second they got the opportunity. That's what they need to do on the first maps, I think. Just don't
They were
wait.
listening to the cast.
Exactly, they're stream sniping potentially.
Got a what was that guy's name?
Weather. I remember his
No.
nickname.
No,
for the next 10
the
years now.
there was a player that was stream sniping in a game. It's alright. Hit's gone in, Smoker's died, jockey lands, spit goes on to where the jockey was.
That's a
Boom
good
the
shot
land.
down by Russians. Don't think they had a lot of damage on this hit specifically. And
we
our
have-
first pause.
Yay!
In 1
It's
hour
not-
game, first pause. That's pretty unusual for Left 4 Dead.
It's not a Left 4 Dead game for unless there's an abundance of pauses.
We can pay some attention to chat at the moment. I'm not sure how what's the delay on the stream, Adam. We got like 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Nice, that's pretty good.
We have Identity calling Slayer a daddy. That's a classic Identity move.
Yeah, that's nothing new. Yeah, keep scrolling. If you got a sick knife in CSGO, you can sell it to Identity as well. He is buying all of them at the moment. Add him in Steam. Maybe you can potentially steal his Steam account as well.
Slayer's telling us to be a bit more enthusiastic. Unfortunately, I don't think that's in our wheelhouse. We're a bit too sleepy, taking over the sleepy caster job from Caution.
We got winter over here on the other side of the planet Earth, so we're a little bit sleepy here. I got my gas heater working all day long, and I'm just smelling all these fumes. And half of my brain is dead already, so I barely can speak. And we're live again.
Reloading.
Team Safehouse just clearing the common from that boom that landed, and they might push out once that's all dead. If they take another hit under here, it seems like it might be too
Reloading.
cautious of a play, considering they have 2 bleeding already.
Reloading.
Yeah, the peel situation is acceptable, I would say. They got potentially 2 slow people on the tank, but they can peel them up, and the other 2 are fast. Oh, they found yet another set. So
That's
they
good
should
for
be
team.
good on the tank. They should be good on the tank. If they are
Lewis
not gonna eat
blocking
a lot
one
of
the
damage.
Charger there.
I'm reloading.
Charger having to reposition. They're looking to go in, I think, once they all have spawns. Charger
They're
goes
in.
in, Charger lands. Jockey gets bunted. That would have been a quad cap. That's a
Yeah, that was
That's
brilliant
really
clutch by
huge.
Lewis. Lewis clutched that jockey with M2.
Still
Lewis
huge.
on 300 pin. M2 the jockey, and that saved them from
It's
bloody quad.
it's Russian iPad.
No, that's the thing. Like, it could be big for them. They need to make like every single point of distance they can on their away
Yeah.
game.
Up you
You
go.
know.
Incoming.
They're about 1500 behind, which is definitely
Not that big, not that big. Yeah.
Reloading.
And the 1 boom lands. They may even want to just push this tank since they are kind of so low on.
Doesn't feel like they're holding W hard enough. They're still in the same place where they were 5 minutes ago. They're gonna take yet another hit again.
Weapons over here.
This is another quad cap. This could be even more huge damage. They're looking to spawn soon. Jockey's spawned up. Hunter will follow in soon. Charger comes in the back, gets a double charge. Smoker lands. Hunter's
And Lewis saved them again. Lewis killed that charger. We need
Lewis
some
is
highlights from that play. It's Yoi.
Yui is the MVP of this game, even if the
What, didn't
team's-
he wipe on the first tank or something like that? On the
Yeah, he
second
was first.
tank? We need some
tank.
highlights. I don't know who is doing some media content for this cup, but this guy is popping off. He's showing some big game.
At iPad. I think they're looking to, charging Jockey Lane in the back and a spit as well. Gonna block them
Well,
off.
yeah.
And Francis
He's still in
starts up.
tank for some reason, yeah.
Interesting choice.
Help, please.
Well, they know they're not gonna survive it, they just need to make some distance, I guess.
Thanks. No, thank you. Something ain't working right.
They look like they're trying to take this tank. They're not even worrying about distance. They think they've got it.
I have
Pretty a lot of confidence. Yeah, that's good.
Very confident.
Oh, that's a 2 boom. And tank is going in. They got Hunter and Smoker in the spawn. Hunter is cyber bullying.
Tank gets the first in cap. Chasing Zoe now.
That's it, man.
Second cap. Yeah, it's a wipe. Zoe gets killed by that rock. That's a nice wipe by Team Mix.
That's a rock kid, yeah. By tank.
And that's a good half call, which means we'll be going over to
That's good
Russia.
news for everyone, yes. We don't
Yes,
have a finale.
great news. And that's looking like a 14-34 advantage for Team Mix going into their away server.
Yeah, looks like we have a little break, so everyone can grab their snacks or instant noodles, whatever they prefer, and get ready for the next game, which would be in, I guess, very soon, in a couple of minutes or 5. We should have 5-10 minutes, right, for the next game start.
We'll see.
Adam, if you're here, do you have the IP address of the server?
You can connect off me, or I can.
Ah, okay.
I have a friend who would like a shout out, ASIC. Could you shout out my man Shorty?
Shorty, who is that?
Shorty.
Sounds like some autistic Aussie name. All right. Shorty. Okay. Yeah. Who?
Oh, it seems ASIC forgets who Shorty is.
Yeah, I got no idea who that guy is. Maybe I would like not to know him or something like that and forgotten. But I can say hello to him as well. I'm joking, Shorty. Looks like we're waiting until Team China will sort out the VPN or some stuff like that, and they will join the server because two of their players already in the server. And I was gonna say they got pretty decent pin.
Yeah, it's looking like about 200, which is a pretty big difference between the Russians and the Chinese.
Yeah, the only thing to mention is like two Russians got 5 pin and one of them got 23, which none of the Chinese players got that on this server. I think they all were around 50-ish, something like that. But still, yeah, their away pin is way better than what Russians did have.
We'll see how that difference pans out, whether they're playing any better on high ping because of the ping difference.
Did you pay attention by how many points Team Mix have won their home game? Just entirely forgot to check right now.
I think I said it was about 1450, but I could be wrong there.
Okay, it's roughly 1500. That's okay, I guess. And then we're nearly ready. We're just waiting for the last member of Team Mix to join the server. Russians are already ready, just ready to show, some strong play on their home soil. That's their motherland.
Might get them to set scores so it's easier to keep track of as well.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. Adam confirms that it's around 1400 gap in favor of Team Mix.
And we've set the scores, but they are the wrong way around, I think.
It looks for me correct. Because Team Safehouse lost, so they got 1451. Oh, maybe they did reset it.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep track of that. And then we have to set tank to 40 if that's correct. Other than that, we're just about to go live.
Are we waiting for someone? Oh yes, because I saw like everyone is ready.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
we're waiting for Adam. Okay.
These.
No tank. We might have to fix
No,
this.
it says that tank would be in the hands of Towser.
It says tank none, so I might need to restart this round, unfortunately. It's a Russian server thing, apparently.
Yeah, they tried some dirty tricks, you know. No tank on this map and no one will notice, but come on guys, we'll notice there was no tank. We're not that retarded. But looks like Team Mix doesn't care.
There we go,
Okay.
there's a call for the restart.
Okay, and after the hit got failed, they decided to restart.
That's the way to
That's
do it.
you know, that's little tricks. I don't think it really matters what tank percentage is right now because it did spawn straight after they left the safe room. So it's 20% or it's 40%. Doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
They want to make it.
Yeah, they
fair,
want to
so
be
they're-
really precise. Yeah.
But at least we have a tank this round, so we should be almost ready to go again.
And yeah, looks like Team Mix is gonna to hit outside near the bridge. We got 2-2. Not really good lineup for that hit, I would assume.
Smoker spawns up, Spitter spawns up,
And it's close.
and
And
Team Safehouse.
looks like they saved the boomer for the tank hit potentially. It's in the safe room.
And Francis is staying in the safe room so that the infected can't get a spawn there.
That's a wall ban by Eoi. Yet another highlight by him.
Nice bunt by Max Shear.
Tank!
And they're trying to get some chip on the tank before he commits, but tank isn't having any of that.
Boomer is looking for the spawn in that safe room.
Yeah, he's kept that from the first hit. It's looking like he might be able to land on Bill if he stays there.
Reloading.
And Charger's looking to spawn in a similar spot. Oh, never mind.
Well, I don't think that Cherry can spawn in the safe room because Bill haven't left it.
Boomer lands. The jockey's looking to spawn on top of the safe room roof. And tanks.
And Cherry is
maybe
going there as well. Cherry is not ready.
Might just be a late support. Charger misses the jump. Jockey's in.
But he got
Tank
the spawn in the safe room now.
Bill. Charger lands while the tank gets his 4 punches on Bill.
That's
Or
definitely
3.
one in cap.
He's at 1500.
Jesus, I'm down.
He's recommitting.
Oh, that's
Gets
a death!
punch on Max shield.
Frank, jump!
A handbasket real fast.
Such a big mistake with him.
The tank
Oh,
is
Frank.
coming back with 600 health. Might get that rock. He misses that rock, unfortunately.
That's really uncomfortable position on Lewis. Like, it's really hard to pick him up over there. Maybe you can do it from inside, I'm not sure.
This is a dangerous place to be in on your home server. Just like
Yeah,
Mix,
he's really exposed to hits. And
Charger
Charger
comes. He
Charger
misses
missed.
them.
Jockey.
Jockey.
And it could be a wipe if Handel lands. Handel landed.
That's a wipe for the Safehouse home server of round 1. They're mirroring Team Mix on this
Yeah,
one.
I was about to say the same. Like, they got wiped on the home server, and the way team like wiped them. Yeah. Same happened on the Asian server. We'll see now. Will Team Mix make the full distance and some bonus on this map? If they would, I don't know. That's really nearly GG.
That's a danger for Team Safehouse. It's looking like Team Safehouse is going to go for a very early spawn for this one. Not waiting for them to get outside to hit.
I can agree with that because the team Mix is on high pin. You know, if they sync up properly, land all of them
Yeah,
at
they
the same time, it could be big.
Yeah, should be able to get like a hunt spit. Maybe smoke back into spit even. It's all really good stuff that can happen if you're versing high ping.
Reloading.
Everyone's ready, just waiting on Adam, I think. And we're going live for second half of round 1, game 2.
Looks like they changed their mind. They're not going hit right now.
Hunter's spawned up outside, he's looking to maybe catch someone as they come out. Smoker's spawned at the back, Hunter goes in, gets
Hunter
skeeted.
got skidded in 2 shots.
Great skeet by Sleepy on ping. Spits on nothing, tries to delay the run back. Gets some free damage onto Lewis.
Reloading.
There's a lot of pressure on less than 3 right now. He needs to wipe them. Or make at least some good damage.
Smoker's still spawned up in front. It's kind of given away any element of surprise for the smoke. Tank's taking some chip to get up the roof. Maybe getting a bit more sight so that he can give his support some time to get ready.
Well, we can expect some early pull, I guess, on this tank. Which is why I was pretty aware of that.
Yeah, they'll probably play around the poles if they're thinking straight. Tank's already taken 300 chip, which is not negligible.
True. He needs every single point of health here to try to wipe them. And the boomer is near the safe room in the default spot.
Tank's
We'll see will he
committing
land or not.
Not even going from the roof. Boomer doesn't land.
Boomer got popped by Frank.
Unfortunate. Tank steals the smoker. Jockey's landed for quite a bit of damage. But the punch target gets out. And Tank's at 3k and running
Tank
towards
is
safe.
dead.
If Survivor don't
He
miss
can do
here,
nothing with
dead
it.
Tank.
That's the player that Dino was talking about. Like, Team Mix just showing the best on the away game.
Yeah. I think even here it might be the play for Team Mix to try and push past the tank because he still does have 1700 health. Although he is
True,
20% second pass, so
And the
he's
boomer,
going AI.
Boomer missed.
Boomer again misses. Tank hits the rock though.
I'm
Boomer
not sure
goes
is
in.
the invisible wall over there where the boomer tried to land, but he failed.
That's twice that Boomer hasn't worked for them, and now they are rushing forward. Maybe they are listening to the cast.
Oh, now we're gonna see some AA tank. Finally.
Oh no, they're just baiting him forward a bit. And Lewis
Oh,
eats
come on,
the rock
guys.
free.
They had already 2 rocks.
And Smoke is ready for them if they try and push. Hunter up
And
on
yet
the
another
bed.
rock can land. Now the
Smoke off. This is a bad situation for Team Mix when they could have either pushed or taken tank. They've
third
taken
rock.
another
Don't
rock.
worry, you won't fall. I have you. Let's get you up on your feet.
This tank has gotten way more than it's ever needed.
Oh
And
no.
that's a second pull off by the
Is
jockey.
it a wipe? Because Charlie is
Charge
ready.
ready. Charges.
Jockey got the not cooldown.
Another rock by the tank.
Also 5th rock.
Charger
Jockey
and
still on
Jockey
the
are going to
spawn.
go in a moment. Charger's looking for a swan, not quite able to get it.
They need to
Charger's
skip this
got
rock.
it now. Charger almost knocks.
He
Well,
even
uh,
helped
Grant-
Frank. He charged him from the bridge towards the safe place.
Smoker's trying to delay a bit more. Charger's on very low health. He'll have to go for the respawn to do anything here.
That was very
Thanks.
scary for Team Mix. Extremely
That was-
scary. They nearly got wiped over there.
About to go AI. That's AI tank. Tanks.
Still got the charger. Maybe we can see some death charge. He got
That'd
killed.
be the
too
dream.
easily.
Tank punch.
Yeah,
Nope.
death punch.
Tank. Tank decided
Imagine
to
if
hit
the
behind
punch
him.
land. It would be an AI tank death punch.
That would have been a sight to behold. Whenever AI tanks happen in our games, it's Rock City from the tanks. But that
Yeah,
one
AI
decided,
tank.
wanted to run in and that's a 2-cap landing there. In the spit too, so that's pretty good damage from Team Safehouse. But on their home server, they are going to be going down quite
Look,
a
I
margin.
got a little bit of mixed feelings about this round. Like Team Mix could potentially make it with in total of 1000 points because tank did 0 damage to them. Then they kind of a little bit, you know, take a little bit of damage over there on that bridge hit and lost a lot of points, but they still make it. It's an away game for them.
Yeah,
They
that's
still made like 550, 450, 444.
that's a
That's better than nothing.
really big score for Team Mix on their away server. And Team Safehouse.
Just imagine if it could be even bigger.
Yeah, I was looking at that health before they decided to take the tank in that.
I forgot
Strange.
the nickname of that guy from Team Mix. I think it was.
His name
we'll
is
see.
PPZ, I think.
No. I think the thought that made that pop on the boomer on the first commit of the tank, that was pretty crucial.
I think
I'm
that
pretty
boomer
sure.
did the same thing as the second boomer. He's boomed into the invisible wall rather than.
Oh no,
over
the
it.
first one was just popped before even he tried to boom. That was
okay.
pretty big by team by play Thousand. I think that was him. While tank was committing, he just popped it and that's it. Tank got no support at all. And the second one, you're right, he just missed, so boomed into the invisible wall. I'm not sure.
And we are going for the 30% tank again to mirror the first game. And both tanks on this map were very deadly, with almost both of them wiping, I believe.
Yeah, if we look at the points, I just started recalling that not a lot of safe rooms were made by these two teams.
Yeah, the first 2 maps were very bloody.
And then like Team Mix started making the safe rooms, but yeah, Safehouse still died on the tanks or before the tanks. I think most time of the just on the tank. Feel like map 3, they were deadly even before the tank would respawn the tank.
Got a couple AFK on Team Mix, it looks like. Just waiting for them to be ready, and then we'll commence round 2.
I expect to see some long arms on this thing in that dark room. Maybe some multi-punches. That's what we missed, I think, on the Chinese server. Maybe one
There's a
double punch, or a couple. Yeah, but not that many. We need more multi-punches. Feed the god of multi-punches. I'm not sure about all these specs as well. On the
Yeah.
server.
We're supposed to have slots limited to 11, but teams haven't elected to do that, so we'll have to manage for the moment. Even then, we would have to kick them.
Oh yeah, show them some power in the internet here, kick them.
It's alright, these guys get to be special spectators.
Ain't gonna happen. My
Alright, we're waiting for the
Hey,
last player to get ready, and Adam is ready, I think, as well, and we can go live.
here.
There's one of the spectators out.
Faster, move it, pe- Nice job.
Yeah, he already felt that he's about to get perma-banned and just ran away.
And
We're
we're
going
live.
live.
Looks like Team Safehouse is going for the ladder hit again. And our second pause of the game.
No! I hope it's just a tactical pause. I hope it's not just the case when the guy need to, we need to wait for 5 minutes and he need to go upstairs, like it was before the match.
No,
Hope
he's
it's
gotta go
not
down,
that case.
Go
Yeah,
downstairs.
he needs to go down, pick up his Uber Eats, and go. It would be 10 minutes in total. I saw the announcement that we got another game right now. Or it's gonna be casted soon, I'm not sure.
I did see that myself as well. Perhaps we'll raid that one after our cast is finished.
Yes, guys, check out the Steam group. I'm pretty sure it should be there. After this game would be finished, you can join yet another cast. I think Appa told he's gonna cast that with someone else. Or he was
Yes,
talking about the different match, I'm not sure.
and we're going
And
back
we're
live.
live.
Team Mix taking it slow. Not sure where the infected are going to hit.
Well, Smoker is on the pretty classical position. Try to pull the climbing guy from the window.
Try and get some fall damage in that one, yeah.
And Charger, Speed, and Jockey gonna hit on the staircase.
Reloading.
And they've let them up this ladder. Smoker's ready for his spawn. Charger
Oh,
gets
Zoe! That's a
Smoker,
clutch play by Zoe.
That's a great jockey into the spit. That's about 25 damage onto Zoe there.
He killed
like
like the Charger
32.
solo, but then yeah, got choked. Maybe silent threat abilities were activated, and he didn't hear the choke at all.
And tanks spawned up. They're going back into the dark room. And Boomer doesn't land this time, so no 2-boom to assist the tank.
What are you
Just have-
betting on? What are you betting on? Like, will they survive this tank? Or just
Team
it's
mix.
bunch of damage? Yeah. I got some feeling that I can bloody kill the tank with maybe twin caps only. We'll see.
With 3 capping spawns, I feel like it won't be as strong as a 2 boom, so maybe they will be able to survive this tank.
True.
Oh, they're stacking Charger and Jockey now. Maybe Hunter as well. Hunter decided to back off. Looks like they're going for a smoker and a boomer. I'm not too sure about the smoker on this.
Yeah, it will
spot.
be pretty hard to land that smoker over there. Or maybe he will try early pull and pull Frank out of the door frame. We'll see.
On ping, it is kind of difficult to dodge the smoker ton, so that could be the play.
They got the boomer.
First punch.
They got
Boomer's
smoker
gonna-
hunt and boomer.
Boomer gets the 2 boom, that's really good. So
That's
is
an early
down.
in cap. Tank
That's
still
a-
half HP.
Oh,
That
tank
might
hit
be a wipe.
out to the smoker.
The punches.
Tank on
That's a wipe.
2k, Hunter lands. That's a
That's a wipe. It's
huge
a two
wipe
cap.
from Safehouse.
Looks like it's gonna be a very close game.
That's really, really well played by Team Safehouse. I wasn't
That was a
expecting
great
that-
double boom.
that smoke outside on Francis. The tank turned around and decided to leave it for the smoker, and I was thinking that's really good.
Yeah, that was a great team play, I think. Yeah. But that double boomer was so good to Team Safehouse.
Yeah.
Without
it
that,
looked
maybe it would be really hard, yeah, to
It looked like
to
Mix
wipe them.
might have been able to bunk the boomer and then pop it.
I think
but
I think they popped. One of them popped it on his teammate, something like that.
yeah, it was unfortunate for Team Mix, but very fortunate for the
Look at the
Dragon.
charger. He's looking for that sneaky spawn behind.
It's not looking like he's going to be able to get it.
The Zoe, she is so close to get that speed damage. She just got like a little bit of unlucky spread.
It's not too bad to keep the charger here because it might deter the survivors from pushing too quickly now. Except it won't, so my idea was null.
Looks like they're saving hit before the tank. We're gonna hit right now, maybe.
I have the boomer ready to jump out when they're going. Boomer's gonna land
Oh,
a
that's great hit.
I thought that might have been a quad boom after that good spawn, but got popped onto Francis.
Yeah, Luis felt his M2 on Jockey. He M2'd him multiple times, but still didn't kill him and got ratted by silent Jockey.
Smoker not getting a pull out, and they have another boom, but they do have the creator on 100 health. If they put him at the front, he'll be 5 punches and a big annoyance for the tank.
Yeah, that's maybe what they should do.
Boomer still lands. He's looking in one
Tank
of
goes
3
in.
directions.
Tank goes in, yeah. With a charger and Jockey.
That's a pretty good set, I think.
Oh no.
But he might be waiting for Hunter.
But
Yeah.
he's gone with the last leftovers of the horde.
Tiny little dribbles.
He got three commons, yeah, and charger and the Jockey.
It's pretty good damage. Tanks
Oh,
at
it's
3.
a triple punch! That's what we waited for, double punch.
That's another
Get
wipe.
another, that's a wipe.
That's huge.
That's
for Team
triple
Mix.
punch, man.
Huge plays from Team Mix.
Well,
And
none of the teams after 2 maps on this chapter haven't made it. All of them died.
yeah, and Team Mix are looking very healthy in their lead for game 2 on their away server.
It's only 2 maps left for Team Safehouse to fill that gap of what, nearly 2k points. Ooh, they need to do a lot of work.
Reloading.
Yeah, it's about 1600, right? Where's my no? My maths is bad at the moment.
Around 1800, I would say, and yeah, it's about 900 per map.
But that's not factoring in.
That's I mean that's doable, yeah.
That's not
But then
factoring in
because-
the distance or bonus from mix themselves as well.
True. Yeah, they will do at least the distance until the tank, which is this tank is 80% or something like that, as I remember, or 70. It's pretty light tank, so we'll get nearly the full distance just for this map. So yeah, Team Safehouse, if they want to win, they need to maybe even try to quad them before the tank.
Yeah, they'll have to play immaculately for these last 2 rounds.
As I remember, on the away server, Team Safehouse died nearly before the tank. They got like very low HP when they spawned the tank. No peel, everyone were bleeding, and they just were rushing forward to make extra points of distance.
Yeah. This looks like a pretty dangerous hit for this first area as well. Got a spitter, charger, hunter, boomer. But not a hunter. sorry.
Hunter, speeder, boomer, smoker.
Okay. I'm imagining a charger for some reason. A little bit less
Nearly the
dangerous.
same. It's nearly the same what they got on the Chinese server, except for the smoker. I think it was jockey, but
Yeah.
it still could be a pretty big hit here.
Smoker spawns up, and Team Mix runs straight back into the safe room. Smoker misses his tongue and gets pushed by Zoe.
And Zoe got insta-pulled.
That's a huge spit
And
hunt
the
and tumble in the spit. And Zoe is still pulled. That's
He got
huge.
insta-pulled.
Safehouse.
That's a big misplay by Zoe, because Smoker got spawned and she was like pushing him,
Reloading.
knowing his position, but got insta-pulled.
Yeah, his teammates weren't ready to back him up there, so that ended up being huge damage for.
It would be even worse if speed would spread a little bit more. He was just few centimeters away from that speed.
Yeah, maybe if spit spat on the dumpster, it could have spread to the floor as well and been.
Oh, that's another big hit.
Oh, so close to being a 3-cap, a dead man.
That's what Team Safehouse need.
This is the sort of stuff they need, yeah. Lewis is just being left behind with the common. Team has finally came to help him. He's taken a bit of damage from the common. Now will they replicate the spitter on the roof and keep it forever?
Oh yeah, you're right. They were pretty passive on the own server with that hit. Oh, it was like it was Team Mix. My bad.
Oh, Smoker almost gets a really dangerous pull. Hunter's looking for a DP, but misses. Smoker gets a nice pull
And
out,
Hunter can havoc him.
but Spit is just not there. Death Spit gets in for a little bit of damage though.
Reloading.
And Lewis is off by himself trying to push really hard, but
I think
Looks
that's the
like-
right choice for Team Mix.
back up.
They got only peel. Yeah, they got only one peel left. Maybe they will find one or two more, but that's about it. They're bleeding already. Need to go.
The aggressive play
Great
by the
boomer.
players was actually really strong in blocking spawns for the rest of the team. That
And Bill
charge
nearly got incapped. Yeah.
could have been really dangerous if it got pulled all the way back. And a bit of a sprayathon by the Asians.
Grabbing pills.
Yeah.
Ammo here.
And another hit's ready to roll in. Hunter's looking for an ambitious spawn, so is the Smoker. Smoker repositions.
He was going to do some dirty wall kick
Hunter
in the toilet.
in the toilets with the smoke, and as the smoker pulls into the spit. That's nice. Extra bit of damage there.
Yeah, they found one set of kills, which is pretty good for them.
By
Maybe
this
they can
point,
try.
by
Yep.
this point on the Asian server, Team Safehouse,
They died. Yeah.
they died, and Team Mix, they're looking quite a bit more healthy than Safehouse were.
At least
So,
they're fast. Yeah, can't disagree. At least they're fast. They can try to maybe dodge the tank and make some distant points. I don't know. What's their plan is? We'll see
they
now.
have two slow, and one boom
That's a
lands
good
on
boomer.
Charge looks ready to go in and assist,
All types of hitables available for the tank.
and he leaves them all. Oh, there's a bin, misses.
Oh, that was pretty close.
by
Headshot on Zoe
tiny amount.
with that bin.
It's a free bin on nobody.
Oh, he
whiffs.
missed. Still should be a wipe.
Lewis is still very healthy though. If he doesn't get hunted here, then it could be really, really good. If he gets the skate, nope, he gets
That's a great
luckable,
hit.
luckable, as people say. And
And the 6 damage found by hand.
That's
That's in cap.
Yeah,
Help!
really well done by Team Safehouse to wipe them there.
Guys, I could use a hand.
I think it's very mirroring our first game, right? Like teams are toe to each other. Like
Yeah,
they're really
very much.
close.
But we do have to take into account the huge differential that Team Mix got in map 3 and 4. That Team
Yeah, that's
Safe-
what I mean. That's kind of what I would to say. Like, yeah, Team Safehouse haven't lost yet. They kind of playing the same way how they played. The game is going the same way how it was on the Asian server. So they just need to make another 2 maps with pretty good health bonus, and they can still win it. Which I'm pretty sure Team Mix didn't do this map extremely well. They just made like 400 or 500 bonus. So on these maps we can expect, some teams can make 800 bonus.
But they did need at least like 900 points per map over the Team Mix to look at beating them. So 800 bonus may not be quite enough when map 4 doesn't have that higher bonus to begin with, right?
Ah, yeah, true. They got wiped on the first map, right? Yeah. They didn't make that. And we got some Bulgaria spectator joined. Maybe he's not satisfied with your cast mask. Just would like to
sorry
see.
about that. He's
Yeah.
left now. He's decided it needs the cast. The game's no fun without it.
Yeah, and we lost one of the Chinese players. Hope he's okay and he'll come back soon. What are your bets, Mask? Who you think would win?
I
total.
thought I think Mix is going to win
Yep.
based on the score differential at the moment. But Mix were also my favorites going into this because
Yeah,
they
that's
had
what you told me. Like after they nearly upset the other team who was seeded higher than them, I thought like that's our dark horse on this tournament.
yeah.
Which like look, it took them a while to warm up on the first 2 maps on their home server. They played a little bit average, but on the last 2 maps, on map 3 and 4, they kind of came back. They were behind even on their home server, I think, after the first 2 maps.
Yeah, that was really dangerous.
Yeah, they only took the lead on the 3rd map.
And the player has left the game again and come back. Hopefully here to stay this time.
Pre-spawned already, and Smoker is ready.
Everything's sort of coming from one spot except for the boomer, which is coming from the default spawn.
Yeah,
So
that's kind of really expected here.
may
That
not be.
boomer spawn.
Smoker gets shut down before anything, and
He crashed.
Hunter crashes. There
That's a
comes
big
the
unfortunate for Team Mix. And in the spectators we got Ned Flanders. Maybe he will sub for Team Mix. Who knows?
Where's Ned Flanders from? He's from Poland. I don't know if he's.
I think
in
he's
the
from
US.
Springfield, US.
Where in the US?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Bit of Simpsons trivia. Simpsons Springfield is not given a state, so we don't know where we're supposed to point the fingers at.
Well, definitely the fourth player of Mix is from Frankfurt on mine,
that-
from Germany.
I think that might be a VPN, but they're back in without their Hunter. That hit is kind of very easily shut down.
Unfortunately, yeah, this is the nature of Left 4 Dead 2 competitive. You got your disconnects and you can't restart your round because of that. They just miss the hit entirely. They need to do some damage on the next one.
Is that a quad? Yeah, and the smoker's shut down immediately. Charger lands.
Charger
Hunter.
landed. It could have been a try-cap.
That would have been really good if they synced up a bit more. But
Yeah, if the
still,
Chucky would be synced up with all the other ones, it would be big.
still pretty good damage for the high ping.
Oh,
mix,
definitely, yes, definitely.
especially since Safehouse needs to keep as much bonus as possible to try.
Nice ball. A Fury. We're gonna see some Uzi skit on that Hunter.
I love a big DP.
I would like to see some two-shot Uzi skit from someone. Let's check it out.
I'm reloading.
Maybe it'll land with some distraction from the other spawns. Or
Looks
they
like they're
may
saving again. Look, they're saving again for that alley hit.
Wow.
I don't know, maybe it's a smart play. They got Charger.
I mean, it worked
Peter
out
and Hunter.
well last time.
I can't disagree with that. Like, it's a pretty good lineup for that alley hit. And let's be honest, there is not a lot of chance that they can land Charger in that place where they're at now.
Yeah, especially on ping. I would like to see the Hunter try for his damage counts, but that's just me. And maybe
Yeah,
get a job.
true. I would like to see him die as well.
Reloading.
Like four guns just focused on him and he would die instantly nearly.
Weapons over here.
That looks like the Horde's over, so they're waiting for them to push up a bit more before they hit now.
That's a defining hit, to be honest, for Team Safehouse. If they eat a lot of damage on this hit, well, it put them in a tough spot.
Very tough spot. They're going in, Smoker lands. Charger lands.
landed and Hunter 25! 5,000!
That
What a
was
man.
after the Charger, like,
That
God
was
frames.
a Batman jump
Ammo here.
from the boss.
That's huge.
Weapons over here.
Reloading.
They lost about 200 bonus points there.
Reloading.
So
Yeah, I'm
that
not
was
sure they can afford that much of damage being taken.
very much so, especially before the tank.
And they got
Yeah.
Charger again.
Reloading.
And Boomer spawns not above, but behind those generators. Remember Mask, like on yesterday game? We got caught off guard in that spot. And
Oh,
Boomer
that-
landed at Boomer landed here at Tri-Boom. We'll see what's gonna happen now.
Boomer tries the boom I think you were talking about. He lands on
Oh,
one.
and he stumbled the charger.
Charger gets a couple punches on the hunted guy.
But it would be even better, but unfortunately Boomer stumbled the charger in the air.
Reloading.
I'm gonna say like Team Safehouse in really good health status at the moment. Try to
Yeah,
kill the tank. We'll see what they're gonna do. There's a big speed block. And
That's a really big
someone
speed
got
block.
pulled.
Smoke
They're
behind.
pretty separated.
And Boom's gonna go out. Maybe even two Boom. He didn't turn his Boom around just to catch him there.
What Tank is doing, let's have a look. Tank is already cutting them off. No! Team Safehouse, no!
That's Bill completely out of the fight. And Team Safehouse look like
Early in
they're in
cap.
trouble.
Tank is still 70% HP.
Bill's getting in-capped
Oh,
outside
that's
there
a GG, man. That's a GG.
The two players are
No,
pushing
Team
forward by
Safehouse.
themselves, looks like.
Yeah, I don't think it will
Chip level,
change anything.
and
And the
cap.
last pull.
That looks like that's closed out the possibility of Team Safehouse winning, but
I think they were caught, like, they tried to block all the spawns behind, so, you know, to retreat back. But someone got pulled and covered by the jockey.
yeah. We'll see whether they play this out. Hope they do, just to get a bit of sportsmanship going. But
Well, I
that
guess
looks
that's...
like Team Mix will win there.
Yeah, I
second
think
game.
it's GG for Team Mix. Congratulations for them, but we'll see still. Final map. Someone would like to play their tank as well.
Yeah, looks like Team Safehouse are happy to play on.
Rage quits are not allowed in this tournament, I think.
There's
You
I've already-
can't rage quit if you got 2K'd after 2 maps. You need to finish it. Not gonna lie, Team Mix struggled a little bit during this entire match, especially on their home map, on their home server, sorry. But
Yeah,
now
they-
looks like they warmed up and show what we were expecting from the beginning.
Very much so.
And little intel about the map. I think Chinese and Left 4 Dead 1 call this map not the Dare, they call it Airport. Little cultural fact.
It's very helpful. That may be because there's a stigma in China around death, which would make sense.
I don't know. Maybe because it's just they like airports and airplanes. I don't know. And yeah, as you said, they don't like death.
I mean, not many people like death, which is fair enough.
I mean, like if you are dead already, do you care?
We don't know. How about we move on from the morbidity and hope for less than 3 to ready up and continue our final map.
Yeah, it's basically the map of prestige for Team Safehouse on their home soil. They're losing. I don't know, maybe try to wipe do some respectable score. Or just try something new, I don't know, like, because they need to win the next round. They would be 2-0.
It's a nice pull and Charge getting a few punches off on Francis.
That's a
That's,
brilliant treble, yeah.
It's not a lot of damage for that, but
It will delay them. It will delay them a little bit.
the 3 booms delaying the 3 at the back. And Francis may be the target up the front when spawns come back up.
Oh, I forgot that's the late tank as well. So potentially we can see 5k by team. Oh, sorry, 4k by team mix in total for both
Reloading.
campaigns.
Or already about at 4k now. So maybe a 5k if
Yeah, maybe we'll see. If they
Jockey's on for a
kill
while
the tank.
and smoked into the spit. That's very good damage by Team
Oh, come on,
Safehouse.
Frank, don't miss.
Francis is
It's not
missing
a
all of
highlight
it.
gameplay.
That's not what you want to see.
Reloading.
Although
Flaky up.
they may have just relaxed a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the cyberbullying Russians, you know, on their home motherland soil. But don't
You never
anger
want
the bear. Yeah, don't anger that bear.
Charges going in. Almost
He nearly
lands.
landed. He nearly landed
Hunter
a double charge.
believed in his charger, but his belief was shattered that day.
He mixed in pretty well on that high pain. Yeah, they had some damage, but it's still pretty good, considering they need to kill the tank with like all of their survivors being fast, no
Reloading.
kills taken.
Reloading.
They can kill the tank, pop up, and just finish the save room with one hit.
They could even play aggressive in the tank and have to
Yeah,
worry about.
as we mentioned, they nearly won. I'm pretty sure they already won. So yeah, they can try out some, you know, some risky plays.
Some staggered hits landing, doing a bit of damage. Could have been really bad
Yeah.
if
Old man got wrecked a little bit. Luckily, Gaunt will supply him with some pills, you know, that he can take. He's the veteran.
this is America, I believe so.
I hope he got private health insurance, mate.
And that's Hunt landed up front.
Oh, they're pretty split.
And Spit blocking and Despot gonna land on Lewis for a bit more damage.
Yeah, you know, when I said like we would like to see some risky play by Team Mix, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that was simply bad position.
A little bit, yeah. Not that's what we would like to see.
Reloading.
Reloading.
We have the tank almost up and spawns.
Yeah, it should be up right now.
They're
And going back,
expecting
I
to
think.
play it forward,
no.
I think.
They're going to the room on the left now?
They're playing it
Yeah,
out
they
in
know
there.
they won. They're gonna bully the tank. That's what
Ah.
we would like to see.
Although this tank might just play some curve rocks and come in with this hittable. Could be a fun tank for this one.
Yeah, I would like to see that big ball landing on some.
Boomer comes in. Boomer doesn't land. Jockey lands on Zoe though. A little bit of damage and Rock might come in. Not skated, but doesn't quite.
I
land.
want to see that big globe rolling on someone.
Oh, he
That's
lands on,
decent.
on Lewis. He's gonna commit on that. He hits Bill into the corner. That's gonna be an in-cap.
That should be an early corner, yeah, on Bill. Oh, he missed it.
So
He's
much
hiding in the
aggression
toilet
by
now.
Mix. Oh, and the rock hits Bill. That was a huge curve rock.
Well, he's hiding in the main toilet, so it's correct. That's fine.
Oh, and the hunter lands, and Bill's downed again. So if he does
That
come
should
back,
be a wipe by Team Safehouse.
yeah. Oh, look, Francis is out. If he doesn't eat, he ate the rock. On ping, it's hard to skate those
Tank is
rocks.
punching him to the distant point.
He's
Tank
trying
is
to.
playing for the
many
Team
rocks
Mix
he
at
can.
the moment, yeah.
He's giving him a chance. That's a bit of BM.
Well, you can't BM, you already lost, man. Well, that's 4k by Team Mix. I'm pretty sure they're happy enough that they pulled out this victory and go into 1-1 to the sub-winner bracket or something like that, and yeah, face another winners of this round. Maybe they will play against you, Mask. in the next round.
I hope not. They've had a pretty good showing the second half of these matches.
True, they look pretty decent.
And they had a great showing against Aqualax as well.
Can you remind me what's the next map? What's the map next in the tournament?
The next
Is
map
it a
in the
custom map?
I
Yeah.
Hate Mountains 2, which is
Alright,
brand
that's
new.
a custom map.
So I'm gonna have to learn that one before then. See how many teams know that one.
Adam, please ready up. Thank you.
And we're going live for the final round. Max Shear playing the lead again.
Yeah, Russians are just fighting for their prestige, you know. Maybe make the safe room and make the points gap a little bit smaller.
Boomer's just sitting on the corner. Gets
And
bunted.
get another charger. Tries
Chad
to make
tries the same
curve
thing.
jump. Fail.
Must be a difficult one. I haven't seen it land.
Well, at least he's consistent at failing that jump, so like he knows what to do now.
And it's looking like a very similar hit. Last
Maybe
time,
if he succeeded, he wouldn't know what to do, but at least now he knows what to do.
spit charge lands here. Could be big.
What was
Charge it.
that? Was it an insta clear?
Yeah. I think it died just as it was about to charge.
Peel's here. Got a weapon here.
Reloading!
Really solid first two hits. Shut down by Team Safehouse. As the jockey comes in and lands.
Oh no, Jockey making some damage. That silent res.
Boomer goes for a long boom. Very well. And Hunter tries for the 2 cap, but
Yeah, a little bit of spread damage. What do you reckon? Will they die on the tank or they will make the safe from that?
You would hope that they would survive the tank on their home server, especially in an area where they're not too pressured by.
Yeah, I would like the same. They will have at least like positive mood, you know, for the next maybe round. At least the gap would be not that big, and they kind of won the team on their home server as well.
Reloading!
Reloading!
Charger looks ready to go soon. This is a quad cap actually, so they may go in right now. Smoker lands, Charger lands.
Oh, that was
Hunter and Jockey
quad.
are
A
slow.
little bit of pink.
That could have been huge by the team mix on their way.
But it's still good spread damage. Look at the HP. Frank
bad.
and Lewis, yeah, they're nearly half HP. Maybe Russians would like to push that tank, you know? Be a little bit of bully.
I think a bit of bullying.
Ammo here.
I would
It
like
is
to see that. I would like to see that, to be honest. Some aggressive play from
Land
them.
back at the front.
And tank is going in. And they got the
Looking
charger.
off with the Charger. Charger lands. That's huge.
That's an early in cap, yeah, that's a very early in cap.
He takes the rock. Perfect play by the tank there. That's an in-cap on Bill and a boom on Francis.
Oh no.
It's looking
Come
like
on.
a possible wipe to the final tank.
Yeah, looks like Rusky's not gonna take the safe room.
Lewis is trying to block spawns at the
They
front.
need to make the safe room, otherwise they will be sent to Gulag. Come on.
Francis is down at the back with the jockey. And Tank's getting run around by the other 2 survivors, but the commons are coming in and causing a ruckus that way.
That's a wipe.
Zoe's
Thank you,
trying- gets the skate, but the smoker, no counterplay, gets him down. And they're going to hit him with the globe, I think. Globed him for the finish.
Well, that's some style points, I guess.
Style points from Team Mix. And
I
that's a
think
good game.
points yeah, make any difference in this tournament like
I
structure.
think
But
so.
yeah, style points always matter.
Style points always matter, yes.
I think we
So
got
team-
like 125 on this map before, and some globe finish.
So Team Mix are going 1-1 in the round 2, while Team Safehouse are 0-2 in their bracket. So they're looking to try and win a game next week to stay in the runnings for playoffs.
Yeah, they're in the survival boat for the next round. They need to make the win for the next, otherwise they can't qualify. I think for the playoffs. Anyway, it would be really hard for them, or they will play some tiebreaker games. Yeah, they need to step up a little bit.
And that was our cast. Thank you for joining
All right,
us.
yeah. Thank
Hope
you,
you
Adam,
enjoyed.
for being a cameraman. Thank you, Mask, for being a co-cast, and everyone who was watching it.
Thank you very much, guys. See you later.
See you.